This is our Orzo lamb recipe, and trust me, it is awesome!
If you're looking for a dish without anything difficult in it, then this is it. It's a one-pot cook. It uses our lean lamb mince, which we're going to cook in a kind of spiced tomato sauce using cinnamon, oregano and tinned tomatoes. And then at the end, we cook out our orzo in it.
Cool.
Okay, so cool, you sound confused already.
There's some new things in there which I've never heard of before.
We'll come back to orzo in a minute. It's cool, it's kind of new to me as well, but it's so awesome. So start off with an onion, peel and slice that, and that can go into our pan. And over this side, I'm going to peel and crush a clove of garlic. So we can put a glug of oil into our pan and all those onions can go in there.
So where's this dish from?
This has kind of Greek flavours, but it's using pasta, so it has an Italian twist. Our onion starts to sweat off in there with the garlic. To our onions and garlic, we're going to add some cinnamon, that's ground cinnamon, and some oregano. So these are dried things you'll probably often have in your cupboard anyway. Give that a stir.
Smells intense.
And then we can add our lamb mince. So this is just lean lamb mince, so from supermarket, butcher, whatever, so pretty cheap. Now this is one we're just going to pretty much throw everything into the pan. So even before we've completely cooked the lamb mince, we're going to add a tin of chopped tomatoes. And the same volume of lamb stock. Okay, so we can achieve that by filling up a kettle, pouring that in there, 400 ml, and then just crumbling in a lamb stock cube. Simple as that.
It's a very wet mix.
It is very wet, but don't forget later on we're going to cook pasta in it. Right. So that'll absorb all of that kind of thing and rehydrate the pasta. So it's exactly what we need, that kind of wet mixture. At this point, we'll leave it to bubble for half an hour, and then we'll come back to the next step. After half an hour, you can see it's changed colour slightly. It's a little bit reduced, but not a lot. And those smells, now you've got all of those spices and tomato and onion and garlic all happening in there. At which point, we can add in our orzo. Now, this is the new stuff.
I'm confused by this stuff. What is it?
This was new to me only a couple of weeks ago. So it's basically pasta that's rice grain size. Okay, so very, very small. And what it means is it cooks quite quickly, in sort of 9 minutes or so, in there. And it comes almost like risotto texture, but using pasta. You can get it in most supermarkets, so it's really easy to find. Make sure you do weigh it out though, because you need the right ratio of pasta to liquid. Okay, so follow these. Yeah, it does swell and it'll absorb all that. So check out in the description box below for all the details. But that goes into our lamb mix. Give that a stir. And now we need to leave that for about 8 or 9 minutes. But in the meantime, if you can sort of crumble or chop up some feta, and I've got some fresh parsley over here, which I'm going to do the same. There we go. That's everything we need. So we'll put those on the corner of the board as well. We'll leave our pasta for those 8 or 9 minutes that it needs left to cook out, and then we can serve up our Greek lamb with orzo.
Yay!
So look at that now, that's the consistency you want. Something that resembles risotto, not too stiff, but we can add all of our parsley in there now, give it one stir through, and then it's just a matter of serving it up. So, grab our crock pot, generous ladle in there.
I'm fascinated by this.
Finish it off with some feta cheese on top. There we go, a little bit of parsley. That's what we're talking about. It's our Greek lamb with orzo, sorted.
Right, here we go.
I love the kind of food you can just eat with a spoon.
Oh my god. It's a moussaka, but with pasta. It's exactly what's in the tin.
You didn't believe me, did you?
No. That is incredible. That orzo is awesome. Really is.
And the feta for added creaminess.
Oh, you need
Optional
that.
extra, of course. It's lactose free until you put the cheese on it.
That is genius.